The Kenya's capital, Nairobi, are struggling to reach home after working hours due to limited transportation, causing high demand and less supply. Now, this has prompted some motorists who usually drive home alone to stop at bus stations to pick few passengers that are heading in their direction. The price of transport often doubles or sometimes triples in Kenya, especially when it rains. Let's have more details of that in this report.
When the workday ends, the scramble begins. It is evening and a number of Nairobi residents are leaving work. To get home, they must find buses or 14-seater public transport vans that ply different routes. The demand is high, and at rush hour at least, the vehicles just aren't enough. The price of transport also often doubles or triples when it rains.
In this area, we don't have enough matatus at this stage, because the main stage is at the town center.
This is one of the factors that have led to the rise of a new ride-sharing arrangement. Motorists driving home alone stop at bus stops to pick up passengers headed their direction.
I started when the cost of fuel rose. You can't afford it yourself. So if I pick up a few passengers, then you can get some money to pay the cost.
The passengers pay the motorists less than $1 for what they say is a faster trip.
These vehicles fill up fast and don't stop along the way as often as others would. They take us directly to our destinations.
Finding a personal vehicle to go home in is only one half of the struggle. When they get into these vehicles, passengers are aware of the dangers of getting into a vehicle that is not registered or licensed to carry passengers and operated by drivers who are unknown to them.
We know that we face risks even in public transport and personal vehicles, so we just pray. I'm trying to save money because the money I earn isn't enough to pay transport costs both ways.
The Nairobi metropolitan area has a population of about 5 million people. Out of this, 39% of commuters walk to their destinations, 46% use public transport, and only 13% use personal vehicles. Motorcycle taxis are emerging as flexible options, while cabs are still beyond the reach of many. But the task of keeping Nairobi moving efficiently and affordably is a logistical exercise that often leaves many stranded. The Nairobi County government has spoken of plans to introduce a light rail as well as a price-regulated bus rapid transit system, but these plans have not come to fruition. As they wait, Nairobi residents continue to come up with their own shared solutions to keep the city moving.